everyone, welcome to Benito's Beekeeping Guide. Here, this episode we're going to talk about getting started and how you get your very first bees. So let's get going. So the first thing you're going to need is a way to collect your bees. So let's make up some planks and get a crafting bench going so we're ready. So to collect bees you need to get a bit of wool and some wood. That's all you need to get started. So we've got one bit of wool, is all we need. Make a load of sticks, then you make a sort of Y shape, stick that in the top, and you get a scoop. Very nice and simple, and this is what you need to collect your bees. Next you need to go find the hives, which there's one just over here I can show you. And these hives, they're different colours that are biome specific and all that, and they drop different bees. So here we go, this is a plains biome honeycomb. So you just break that open by left clicking, you get a bit of honey or something, and two little a drone and a princess. You can sometimes get two drones, but you'll always get at least one of each. Okay, so now you've got that, you're ready to get going. So now you have your bees, you need to actually keep them somewhere, which is what these machines are for. First you're going to need a squeezer, put some seeds inside that. Power it up however you want, I'm just using a quick little demonstration thing here. And you need this squeezer to get seed oil, which you'll fill in that, and we'll leave that to work. And you also need a carpenter, and this carpenter will make these using the seed oil and wood. So let's turn that one on as well. So you see, this just slowly fills up, then you stick some cans in here, fill that up, and it will craft this for you. So let's go grab my crafting bench, which I left over here, quickly. And I can show you the first step in actual proper beekeeping. Let's grab that. Very nice. You can also actually find bees and these alvearies, which is apiaries, sorry. You can find these bees and apiaries in villages. So there we go. We have one impregnated casing, and then we need to make this apiary. So let's grab some of the wood from here. We're not going to need all that. So there you go. It's nearly filled up one can now. There you go, one seed oil can. Let's turn that off now. Okay, so let's craft some more wood. Gonna need a few half slabs as well, not bowls. You put that across the top, goes through the center, and that in the middle. So we now have our apiary. So you place it down anywhere you want, but don't quite go anywhere you want. So you see you have no queen, so it's not working. It has a little biome thing to tell you what it's all about, make your bees happy, and you can privatize it. So what happens is you take your princess, you stick her in the top slot, take your drone, stick them in the bottom slot. There, do this little bar, which is them breeding, and we're going to hit the top. The drone disappears or dies or whatever, and this now becomes a queen. So what this one I'll do is send out all these happy little bees to go look for honey and all that, and just slowly make stuff. So that's the most basic stage done. You've got your bees, you've got them making things, but we're not quite there yet. What you need to do is, bees like flowers. You need to grab these flowers and just put them around the apiary like so. And that will, see, no flowers, so we need more. So let's grab some more. Unfortunately, it only seems to work with the basic yellow ones and the red roses. So the modded flowers don't actually appear to have an effect. So you want to get quite a few of these flowers. But not all bees like flowers, some like vines, like if you get jungle bees from jungle biomes, which we'll get into at a later episode. Now we just want to get started, so that should hopefully be enough. Yep. And now you can see this little bar's slowly ticking down. And when this bar finishes, this meadows queen will die, and that will be a new princess will come in this area over here, as well as some new drones. So while that's going, we can discuss how you can improve such things. So we can obviously just make some more apiaries now, and you can obviously have as many of these as you want, as many princesses as you have, and you can place them near each other. So this one will still be getting the flowers affecting it. We don't have any more princesses though. Is there any nearby? Let's check over this hill while we leave that to work, and I'll see if I can do that and be right back. Alright, as you can see, the bees have actually made something. They made this honeycomb, and different bees make different sorts of combs, so this is just the basic one to get started, really, is this honeycomb. So you can just take it like normal. So, this is getting quite far down now. So we actually need somewhere to keep the bees once they're done, because you only actually need one princess and one drone per apiary, and they usually produce 2 or 3 drones, so we're not going to need them. So the last bit we're going to cover today is the Apiary Chest, which is just made nice and simply like this. There you go, and you place it down like a normal chest, except it doesn't have the small animation or anything. It's just a solid block. Well, it looks quite cool, and it has this weird little interface, as you noticed. But you can't just put anything in there. Like, I can't put the honeycomb in there. I can't put that in there. You know, I can't put any of this stuff in there, even bee honeycomb. And you can see here there's 4 out of 28 species, 13 queens, 10 princesses, 28 drones, and that's just how many I've found in the world and how many I've activated, because over this hill I just have that little staging area you saw in the intro. So the Apiary Chest is counting that as part of what I'm doing. So it'll tell me how many bees I have, like how many princesses and all that. And this is where you store your bees. You keep the bees in there, it won't keep anything else, just the bees. As you can see, even my apiarist suit isn't going in there. Nothing goes in there except the bees. So I haven't found another one for here, we'll do that later. So we're just going to wait a little while for this guy to die off, and then we'll show you what happens then. There we go, the bees have ticked over, and now you can see we've got 3 of them in here. 1 princess, who we'll put back there, 1 drone, who we'll put in there. We'll take this one out, and go store it in our Apiary Chest. And it'll also tell you all the different breeds you can get with them, which is when you mouse over them. So I can't mouse over them in return, but you can see the different combinations you can possibly crossbreed, which we will cover in the next episode, I think. I'm going to leave it here for today so you can see the bees working. The one last thing I will cover is bees. Most bees will not work at night. So if we set the time to time set, yeah, that should be night. Yep, midnight. Bees stop working. So that's just the last thing I'm going to cover for today. Time set 0. Yeah, daytime, bees come back out. Very good. So that's the basics on how to get your bees, how to get them running and started. Next time we'll cover crossbreeding and all that. I hope this has been helpful to some of you, and see you next time. Toodles!